winter loneliness is a real thing that we got to be paying attention to, not just
Hmm.
for it's in addition to loneliness in general, that the epidemic that you've already discussed, Greg. Just the sad adds on top of it another layer of we need to be looking out for our people that
Hmm.
we already suspect might be dealing with some social isolation issues or who are less social than others.
Yep.
When the winter and the cold is coming, we need to be paying a little more attention to
Yep.
those people because they might have sad on top of their
Right.
other
Right.
Yep.
social
It's
isolation
literally one of the
challenges.
reasons why the holidays can be so challenging.
Mhm.
One of the reasons why holidays can be so challenging for folks. You add all those
Hmm.
things together, and then the sense of loss that people experience, like it's all interconnected. And the fascinating thing is that a lot of it is just simple biology, right? It isn't even like no,
Right.
not even like simple. So it's not social construct. It's actually biology, and then you add in the social and cultural constructs on
Right.
top of it.
You said it, Greg, earlier, was that I can't believe we were placed here to be alone. I just think that the biology even is impacted by that, like you said, as well. And that's where that serotonin and other neurochemicals that go on, they're also driven and encouraged by connection as well. And they run haywire when those connections aren't there as well. So I definitely feel that's a contributor to this too.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So in essence, go ahead, GK. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, finish.
No, no, no. I was just going to say that what it says is that, especially during this time of the year, but year round, we got to work on being purposeful, being intentional about reaching out, even if it
Yeah,
is just a quick text or a quick
yeah.
phone call or even stopping by just to say, hey, you just want to say, hey, how you doing type deal. I think sometimes we think we're going to get caught up and dang, I ain't got no half hour to be doing this type deal. But the benefit is not only what that person may receive from that interaction, but you receive something from that interaction as well. And it just can make the rest of
Right.
your time, day, week, just a little bit better. You know what I mean?
John, you're so right. And I want to challenge our listeners out there who might be on the other side of this, not the person that's making the call or making the text, but the person that's receiving the call or receiving the text who might be struggling a little bit. My ask is that you take that step and you respond.
Hmm.
You just say thanks or I'm okay or I'll hit you back later, something,
Mm-hmm.
but any kind of response so that that person that's putting forth that effort knows that they connected. And then that's
Mm-hmm.
also you completing the connection, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're responding back and you don't just to your point too, John, about not I don't have 30 minutes to get into this right now. That person that's receiving that call or that text, you might not want to get caught up in some conversation right now,
Mm-hmm.
and you're really not feeling it right now.
I'm feeling attacked right now. Wait.
But, Greg didn't even think about it that way, but yeah,
Right,
just
right.
that no, the
In the church, when the pastor starts talking, yeah.
It's
start
that
fit
hit
a
dog, right?
little fidget there, no, but yeah, no, just didn't even think about it that way, so I'm just trying to say that helps, and that encourages that person who sent the text or who made the call. Now they feel like, "Okay, cool. Alright, he's alright," or he might not be alright, but he's willing to reach back out, and cool, I'll leave him alone. I know he's straight, and then that oftentimes too will cut off the number of attempts that people are making, which can
Yep,
be annoying, right? When you are in
yep.
that space where you're not ready to talk to anybody, but now everybody and their mama is checking on you.
Mm,
If you just go ahead and bop back to that first person and they say, I hollered at him, he all right. Or, he did reach back out to me. Leave him alone. He's straight. I'll get back at him in a couple days or whatever.